Welcome back, everyone. An exhibit at the Plains Art Museum in Fargo is celebrating connections and creating a new sense of community.
The artist behind this colorful woven welcome, Jill Odegaard, is here with us this morning. Good morning. What are we looking at here?
Well, this is a rug that has been partially woven while I was here as an artist in residence at the Plains Art Museum for their Living as Form, the Nomadic Version exhibition.
Yeah.
So I came into Fargo last Tuesday, and between Tuesday and Thursday, the community, actually since June till now, the community has woven over 60 feet of rug as a statement of community engagement coming together.
And this has been traveling, this loom and maybe some others, they've been traveling around to different businesses, groups.
Right. We've had our summer intern, Sydney Jacobson. She's taken this loom to the YWCA, the YMCA, City of Fargo's Planning Committee meeting. And there's a loom just like this in the galleries at the Plains Art Museum. So when people visit the exhibition, which is unique for an exhibition, is asking people to touch the work, get involved with the work. So it's kind of a nice project.
Yeah, and this is Thursday, right?
Thursday night we unrolled. This is just one of the unrolling one side of the museum, and that was 24 feet of rug, and then the mirror image was another 24 feet of rug. And more rugs are being woven, as will we do more today. And between now and September, segments will be continued and tied to, as another statement of ever-growing, ever kind of fluid kind of contributions that people can make to community.
Well, maybe we can try our hand at it while you explain about your exhibit.
Absolutely. Okay, so it's a very simple project, and I use the concept of the warp, the structure of the woven structure, as communities. So the warp fabric is the infrastructure, the schools, the hospitals, churches, nonprofits, for-profits, all of that. And then you as an individual are going to take the tail and you're just going to go over, under, and you're going to weave over, and you can just leave the tail.
Leave it,
Just kind of pull the tail through. And once we get to the end, we'll drag the whole thing. So just keep over, under.
Okay.
And the process is so simple that all ages can be involved in this, which is another example of people coming together and sharing a community kind of collaboration. And then we pull it through. And then the dialogue is that I come back to you, and partway maybe I can't reach as far, so then I ask you to help me. And so it's choreographed as a way to communicate dialogue, and so if people have the time to come in and weave, or if we take this to a specific organization, conversations can really grow about what do you bring to community. And what I'm trying to encourage in this project is that it's these simple things. It's maybe not that you're starting a brand new business or helping world hunger, but you're getting out in your community, you're showing up, you're smiling and saying hello, and it's those small things that I think are really important.
Here you go.
And I think before we pass this through, I'm going to give you this splashy
New piece, okay.
So we just tie on, and this is another kind of concept behind this, is that we just add to it, and all of the fabrics have been donated by the community. So here's a little splash of color.
I love this because I remember growing up, and I think every household in this area had this type of rug in their home, if not more than one.
Exactly, yeah. And so that's really kind of where my interest as an artist has come into play with using fabric, because of my heritage, a Scandinavian heritage.
Thank you.
Yes. Hand off. And this is always kind of a fun little performance of pulling the thread through.
So this kind of rug has got a Scandinavian heritage?
The rag rug in general of recycling fabrics, using old fabrics as family.
Interesting.
Yep, there you go. I'll hand off to you, and then you will pull it through.
And it doesn't really make a difference. You can have any kind of fabric.
The fabric is great. The hardest fabric is knit. Like T-shirts are very difficult because they stretch and it's hard to keep the tension. But these are all fabrics that are cotton, old sheets, drapery. The museum put the call out for fabric on their Facebook and newsletter, and there are bags and bags of fabric.
All right, much more on the woven welcome when we come back on North Dakota Today.